What is going on, guys? MMA Island team, we got the fight picks, and we've got, I will say UFC 255 first off, headlined by Figueiredo taking on Alex Perez. Check out the interview. But I will start this off by mentioning what Zach just said to me. We got the Brandon Bowl. I like the name. And we got Brandon Moreno taking on Brandon Royval. Two very, very highly talented guys. But I will pass it on to Zach to start us off.
First, I just want to make it known that I think it's absolutely ridiculous that this is Brandon Moreno fighting on the featured prelims while Perez gets the title shot. Moreno should get the title shot. Perez should be fighting Royval. I don't want to hear anything about it. The fact that Perez got the title fight is a joke, and I know you're going to disagree because you like him. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking facts right now. And a lot of people are getting a little hyped over Brandon Royval. Not a little hyped, a lot hyped. People are getting super excited because of what he did to Kai Kara-France, and he looked incredible against Kai Kara-France. Did he? While, yes, on the ground, he looked very good, and he did end up getting the finish, I still remember very clearly where his chin was wide open to get dropped by Kai Kara-France. The thing with Brandon Moreno is I'm a big Brandon Moreno fan. Just because I really respect the talent of this guy ever since he came back from getting cut. Ever since he's gone cut, he has gone on a tear. I don't care what you say. He beat Askar Askarov. Everyone will tell you he beat Askar Askarov. And that even though it's rolled as a draw, he should have won that fight. And it's just an incredible fight. And it's just a great win to have on your resume right now. And his two wins over Kai Kara-France as well as Jussier Formiga are very good as well. Now, what does Brandon Moreno do well? First of all, hand speed. His hand speed is blistering. The speed of where he throws his combinations is so hard to see, and that's why he lands a lot of his punches and his jiu-jitsu. Now, Brandon Royval is also very good on the ground. This fight is going to be very entertaining because this is just going to be scramble fest. They're each going to be going around looking for subs. But Brandon Royval can't exploit Brandon Moreno on the ground like he did Tim Elliott and like he did Kai Kara-France. He can't do that now because Moreno is as, if not better, on the ground than Brandon Royval is. And so that really says who is better on the feet. Now, Royval has some crazy striking offense, but his defense for me leaves a lot to be desired. That one exchange where he left his chin open against Kai Kara-France is ingrained into my memory because he got dropped, and that's just not something an elite fighter really should do, leave their chin open that wide. I think that Brandon Moreno's hand speed is going to be enough to land a lot of these punches because he has gone to war against Kai Kara-France in a pure striking battle and beat him. Kai Kara-France is a primary striker, while people kind of think is Moreno as a primary grappler. But Moreno beat Kai Kara-France in a striking battle, and he almost had him finish in that third round multiple points. I think that his striking is so underrated. I think that he's going to be able to piece up Brandon Royval because, again, his defense is too suspect. And Royval doesn't have the advantage that he did over his first two UFC opponents, and that's the ground game. He doesn't have that now. It's going to be a very even ground game. He's not going to be able to submit Brandon Moreno because Moreno's sub-defense is also excellent. So I'm going to pick Brandon Moreno. I'm going to go by a decision. I think this is going to be a great fight. This is going to be fight of the night. And Moreno is going to get his title shot, which he should have gotten on this very card.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to ask you this just because I'm pretty sure I know what you'll say, but who do you give the ground advantage to?
I think it's honestly a bit too even to say, but I think Moreno's a little bit better proven at this point in time.
I could see that proven for sure. I think, yeah, I'd probably agree with you. It's a little bit tough to say. I think personally, I'd probably say Royval's a little bit better on the ground, but that's not a shot at Moreno. Moreno's great. I just think Royval is very, very good. So let's start off by talking about this one. So Royval, man, that last fight, that is probably one of my favorite exchanges of the year. Was just completely awesome. And man, we get two of my favorite flyweights on the card, and Alex Perez and Brandon Royval. Obviously Brandon Moreno and Figueiredo are great, but I like my lower ranked dudes, and there's not enough love for Royval and Perez. I love those two dudes. Those two dudes are awesome. I want to interview Royval as well. So, man. So first thing I'm going to mention about this is, I don't even know where to start. But yeah, again, the crazy sort of situation we had with the Royval Kai Kara France fight so what was it? I think Royval was just stepping in for a striking exchange and got blasted by Kai Kara France. Kai
Yep.
Kara France gets backed up, or Royval gets back up.
No, he
And
got dropped. He got dropped.
yeah, no,
Kai
he got
Kara
dropped.
France followed him to the ground, and then he got reversed.
Yeah, so Royval got back up and then dropped down to a knee because he wasn't fully back. So then Kai Kara France, wanting to jump on that fact that he wasn't fully back in, and then what do you know? Royval does a spinning back fist. Was it a fist or elbow? I think it was an elbow.
It was an elbow, I believe.
Yeah, so it was an elbow, and then he drops Kai Kara France, and then somehow Royval gets or Kai Kara France jumps into Royval's guard. I don't know how he ended up on his back, but it was just such a crazy back and forth battle there. And then Royval tries to set up a go-go plata. Shout out Nick Diaz. Crazy. He tries to set up a go-go plata. Obviously, go-go platas are very, very hard to get.
Yeah.
Tries to set up a go-go plata, and that was awesome just because I love my really intense submissions, and I don't think I've even seen a go-go plata attempt. I don't even know when the last time it was. But yeah, he's done it before as well. Who did he attempt a go-go plata against? It was an LFA. Was it maybe Casey Kenny? I don't know. Somebody. But this is the thing, man. I've picked Brandon Royval, and he's been the underdog, I think, his last two fights, Tim Elliott and Kai Kara France. I picked him against Tim Elliott, wins by submission. Picked him against Kai Kara France, wins by submission. Can I pick him here? I don't think I can, just because.
Okay, I thought you were going to.
Gotta go with Moreno, and I know Zach wanted to. I know Zach thought I'd pick Royval.
I thought you did. Yep.
Just because I do like Royval a lot, but I'm a realist, and I do not pick with my heart. Will never do that again. I think the last time I picked with my heart was Yoel Romero, Israel Adesanya, and I was heartbroken, drunk, and at a party, and it was terrible. But yeah, so I will never do that again. I'm not doing it here, and I will be going Moreno on this one for a couple reasons. So Moreno. Now let me just start this off by saying that I do not. Okay, let me reword that. I think that Perez deserves a title shot. I think that he is
not over Moreno.
I think that he deserves a title shot, probably over Moreno.
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
I think slightly, just
no,
because you go draw
Espinoza and De La Rosa. Okay, fair. But then, you beat Formiga, but then Espinoza and De La Rosa when Moreno has wins over Kai Kara France, a draw over Askarov, and then also Formiga. Come on.
So let's just mention this. So you get a draw with Askarov. Obviously Askarov.
He should have won.
Great. I think I scored that fight a draw. We rewatched that, I think. And
yes, we did. And pretty much every media member and pretty much everyone in general scored the fight for Moreno. Let it just be said.
So then you get Kai Kara France, you win by decision. Royval finished him. So I mean, hey,
that's not Royval, it's Perez.
And then you get Jussier Formiga, who's not even in the UFC anymore, on a 3-fight and got finished by TKO leg kicks by Alex Perez. Then to go back to Alex Perez, you got a guy who's first round knockout, first round submission, and then a decision win
but against
Scrubs.
Scrubs.
I like Jordan Espinosa. Mark De La Rosa, I will agree with you. Formiga, I think, is pretty good. And then he finished him via leg kicks and just dominating him. And it was awesome because I got a video live where I was like, oh, he's going to finish him by leg kicks. Oh, he did it. It was awesome. But going back to this, man, Moreno, I'm a realist, and I think Moreno can win this fight. I think it's confidence, some pretty high confidence. But, man, it's an interesting fight, and this is the thing because Royval, man, you're in your third fight. You're in your third fight in the UFC, and you're fighting a guy who people are arguing should get a title shot. And I think one thing I wanted to mention as well before we get into the second biggest not the second biggest, the second flyweight banger of the night. I guess third because we got the Valentina Shevchenko, but
that's not a banger.
but yeah, so the thing I wanted to mention is that when people are talking about flyweight, I think how you can find out if you're a casual or not, or if you just need to educate yourself a little bit more, is ask yourself, should UFC keep the flyweight division?
Yes.
If you answer no to this question, I'm sorry, but you're probably a casual because the flyweight division is absolutely awesome. So many good names in that division, and I'm so excited to see every single flyweight fight that comes up on the cards. And this is one of them. This is one of them for sure. I think I got Moreno in this one. I just think that, as you mentioned, striking. I don't say Royval's got the worst striking defense in the world. And
It's
as you know,
shoddy.
so yeah, I think Moreno can catch him, and I don't think there's a chance that Royval can go out there and submit Moreno. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe I'm just underrating his submission game a little bit, but hopefully you can forgive me when I inevitably interview Brandon Royval. Really, really excited to talk to him. Hopefully I can, but yeah, I got Moreno on this one, and I'm gonna say he gets it done, probably by a decision, because I think Royval is a pretty tough dude. Never been finished in 16 fights. I just think this is a pretty big step up. So yeah, I'll be going with Moreno. But make sure you guys are letting us know what you guys think. We're both going Moreno on this one, even though Zach didn't think it would happen.
It shouldn't be happening. It's not that I didn't think it would happen. It should not be happening.
But I do love my underdog picks, and I will try to avoid those in the future. But we both do got Moreno, so make sure you guys are letting us know who you guys got. Let us know in the comments if you guys got Royval, and let us know why you got him as well. Let us know if you got Moreno. Point is, man, make sure you guys are liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and make sure you guys check out the other fight pick videos.